Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right.
My dad just texted me. I hope you didn't go to that game last night. Sure did, Dad. Sure did.
Oh, you didn't take your pops?
No, I didn't take it. It was too nasty last night. My dad was like, it's raining, it's nasty.
Yeah, it was too nasty, man. It was too nasty watching the Giants get their ass
boy.
kicked 40-0 by my Dallas Cowboys. That was nasty. You right. You made the right decision.
To answer your question.
That's exactly how I felt about the Giants' performance. Good.
Dad, I did go. All right. Now, we got to talk Kamala Harris. Now, her feet might be hurting today as she's hitting town today to talk about 9/11, and that's because they celebrated 50 years of hip-hop at the vice president's house. All right. Now, she was dancing the Vibrant thing. She was dancing to Too Short, who performed, and then she spoke about hip-hop.
Hip-hop now shapes nearly every aspect of America's popular culture, and it reflects the incredible diversity and ingenuity of the American people. Yes. It combines rhythms from the continent of Africa, from the Caribbean, from Latin America, with the sounds of soul and gospel and R&B and funk, to create something entirely new. And to be clear, hip-hop culture is America's culture. Hip-hop is a declaration of identity. Yes. It says, I love who I am. I represent where I come from. And I know where I'm going.
One thing's for sure, two things for certain. That speech was not a freestyle. Okay, that was definitely a written, and it sounded like one of her white staff writers wrote it.
Oh, shut up.
It definitely did, all right? There was a lot of mayonnaise in that speech.
Yeah, well, Common was there, D Nice, Omarion, Jeezy, Fat Joe, Remy Ma, MC Light, Roxanne, Shantae, and Too Short performed. So,
yeah, and I feel like they dropped the ball, you know what I'm saying, when they caught the vice president dancing, because it was a great fake candid moment, but I believe they caught her dancing to the wrong song. I believe those moves were meant for Too Short's Blow the Whistle, all right? But she couldn't hear that well where she was at, and she thought Vibrant thing was Blow Your Whistle. Either that or somebody gave her the wrong cue, and she started cutting the rug to the wrong record.
Jesus. All right, now, things getting a little messy between Tink and Hitmaka. Now, Tink and Hitmaka have been dating for a while. It was supposed to be a secret, but I think everybody knew. I guess they broke up, and they were both in Mexico and just happened to be at the same restaurant.
So just understand, Hitmaka, you foul. And if you think to put the video out of me in the car, you know, just understand I'm gonna have to let the clip go. I just shouted the man out this morning, so this is absurd. And then I see you in the club and you understand what I'm saying? And I can't be anyone but myself. And I had a moment in that car where I had to get physical. And that's what the it is. You tweaking with a real bitch, like a real one. Everybody told me to let that go, and everybody told me be careful working with him. And I never seen it until now. New music is on the way. I can't even tell y'all what the album is gonna be, but I'm working every day and I'm working hard, and that's what don't understand. It's foul when I'm working hard and you out here off every weekend. You out here getting high, probably getting drunk, taking these hoes to trips. Like, bro, I like they get in their bag.
First of all, y'all know I love Tink. I've been championing Tink for a long time on this radio, but why does every emotion, every moment have to play out via social media? Nobody would have known none of that happened if Tink didn't go on social media with it.
Yeah, that is true. Well, she talks about putting hands on him, and Hitmaka talks about where it all started from.
We're going through a breakup. Never did nothing to her or any of that whole situation. So let's be clear. I'm in Cancun. I didn't talk to her, nothing. She posted whatever, happy birthday. I said, thank you very much. Never told her where I was at. We just, the way God had worked, coincidentally, we happened to be in the same place. I didn't even notice she was in the spot until I guess a song played and she went and like stood up on the table at the So I seen her as I'm walking out of the place. Her and her friends are saying like, yo, young bird, because I'm with a bunch of girls. I went and proceeded to get in my car. I got in my car. She opened the car and put her hands on me. Like, she went and said some shit and said it was a physical altercation because she know I got the footage of her putting her hands on me. Nothing happened between her. She lost her cool in the situation. And we still mad cool.
Does he really think that was a coincidence? Do any of us think that was really a coincidence?
Nope.
That they just ended up in the same restaurant? You said in Mexico?
In Mexico.
They were in
Mexico, yeah.
That don't sound like a coincidence to me. That sounds like somebody knew that there was going to be a party that they weren't invited to, so they decided to crash it. Drop on the clues bombs for Tink.
Well, if you're just joining us, we're talking about Tink and Hitmaka got into an incident in Mexico, and then the kink shaming happened.
To the women, the same nigga that y'all going to war over, he eats my ass. From the ruler to the tutor. I had an altercation with Hitmaka, Young Bird, Christian, whichever name you prefer. I've been silent about our relationship. I've been silent about us. What happened last night was a combination of things building up since May. What people don't know is that the real reason that our relationship has changed is because I wanted to create Winter's Diary alone. Hitmaka is my A&R, so he oversees a lot of the things I do. I wanted to do a deal with Empire for 2 more albums. It wasn't me pushing him out my situation. I just wanted to have control over the way the music sounded. When I made that decision, Hitmaka literally washed his hands with me. Along with me making that decision, Hitmaka is upset because I would not pay him $2 million.
Where was the kink shaming?
Yeah, here he was like, he ate my bunkie while you girls fighting over him.
Oh, yeah. That was Tink shaming. We have to, us as humans, we have to stop shaming men for dining on the derriere.
Correct.
Now, if you've been listening to your Uncle Charla for years, way back in the day, the reason I would encourage men to let women toss their salads is because whenever y'all break up, if she ever talk crazy about you, call you a loser, call you a bum, you can always say, yeah, but you snacked on my cheeks, though. Right? Now, women are shaming men because men snack on cheeks. This is how you know the tables have really turned in 2023, and women are just as toxic as men used to be. We out here seeking healing, and trying to be the best versions of ourselves, and they out here shaming us, just because we want to snack on some cheeks. My brothers and sisters, this is a prime example, but I'm really talking to the brothers right now. This is a prime example of why you should only eat the bunkie of somebody you married.
Yes.
Okay, if they don't commit with a ring on the finger, then you don't commit by putting the tongue on the ring of her brown eye.
There you go. And that is your rumor report. I hate this place. All right. Well, when we come back, we got front page news with Teslin Figaro, and Juicy J will be joining us, so don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club on BET.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.